Welcome to In Emotion. This isn't just another self-improvement video. This isn't a motivational speech that fades after 24 hours. It's not a morning routine, breakdown, or a 5-step hack. It's something deeper, something that touches the part of you that's tired of performing, tired of chasing, tired of trying to become. Enough because maybe you're not broken, maybe you're not lazy, not behind, not lost maybe. You've just been stuck in a loop that no one warned you about. Today, we're going to break it not with hustle but with truth. This is the dark side of self-improvement, and this is how we heal. We live in the golden age of self-help. It's all around us, everywhere we turn. Someone's teaching us how to level up, read this, eat that, wake up earlier, speak with confidence, build your brand, grind harder, think bigger, want more, become unstoppable. It feels good, it feels exciting, like you're finally doing something, like you're taking control. You read Atomic Habits, you watch all of Andrew Huberman, you fill your Spotify with mindset podcasts, you highlight quotes, you build new systems, you even tell your friends. This is my era, but then comes the crash, because no matter how many books you read or checklists you make, nothing changes, not really. You still feel the same, still feel stuck, still feel like the person you're trying so hard to run away from keeps catching up to you. So you double down, another video, another productivity app, another 30-day challenge. But here's the brutal truth: self-improvement, when done from the wrong place, becomes self-avoidance. Sight becomes a mask you wear to hide the parts of yourself you're too afraid to look at. The more you improve, the more lost you feel, because you're not building yourself up, you're building a giant. You're locking away your real self inside. Let's slow down. Have you ever asked yourself why you started this journey? What was the real reason? Wasn't because you were thriving, it was because something hurt. Maybe you were insecure, maybe you felt behind, maybe someone made you feel small. Maybe life punched you in the chest and you promised yourself you'd never feel weak again. So you built armor habits, routines, goals, discipline, hustle, silence, productivity, more, better, faster. But underneath it all was fear of not being enough, fear of being seen, fear of staying stuck in. That fear pushed you to change, but fear-based growth always runs out of fuel, because fear doesn't bring peace, it brings pressure, and eventually you burn out, not because you're weak, but because you're exhausted from running from shame, from old stories, from the younger version of you who never felt safe. You can't heal if you're always running. We live in a world that rewards performance from the moment we're born. We're told to be more, do more, accomplish, impress, achieve, be the best student, get the highest grades, look good, be polite, get into college, get a good job, make 6 figures, start a side hustle, build a brand, retire early, keep going. No one ever asks, who are you underneath it? Also, we keep performing. We build versions of ourselves that look good on paper, but feel empty inside. When the emptiness catches up to us, we call it a lack of motivation. It's a lack of connection, a lack of presence, a lack of self, because performance without authenticity is poison. And self-improvement that isn't rooted in self-acceptance is just self-rejection with better marketing. Here's what no one tells youth: self-help industry is a business, and its business model depends on you feeling like you're never enough. Think about it. If you healed, you wouldn't need another book. If you felt peace, you wouldn't need another video. If you trusted yourself, you wouldn't buy another course. So the system keeps you chasing. They dangle transformation in front of you like a carrot. Wake up at 4 a.m. like Elon Musk. Eat what billionaires eat. Here are 7 habits that will 10x your productivity, and you chase it because you believe that if you just do the right thing, you'll finally feel whole. But that feeling never comes, because you're being sold the map, not the destination. And the more maps you buy, the more lost you feel. Let me tell you a secret: healing doesn't feel like winning, it feels like grieving. It feels like finally sitting with emotions you've buried for years. It feels like forgiving yourself for the things you did when you were screwed. It feels like letting go of dreams that weren't even yours. It feels like silence, like boredom, like nothing is happening. But inside, everything is changing, because real growth isn't measured by how early you wake up or how many books you read. It's measured by how honest you can be with yourself. It's measured by how kind you are when you fall off track. It's measured by how deeply you can feel even when it hurts. None of that is sexy. None of that gets clicks, but it's real asterisk. So what now? How? Do you break the loop? How? Do you grow without losing yourself? Let me offer something gentle. Start here. One pause. The input: no more books, no more videos, not forever. Just for a while, let your mind digest, to sit in silence, get to know yourself without noise. What do you feel? What do you need? 3. Create, don't consume. Write, draw, move, speak, make something, anything. Express before you. Analyze. 4. Redefine discipline, not as punishment, but as devotion, as love in action. 5. Measure differently, not by results, but by presence, by how you show up, by how deeply you care. 6. Let go of the finish line. You don't need to become a perfect version of yourself. You just need to come home to who you are. Asterisk. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not a failure because you fell off your routine or lost momentum. You are healed. Your value was never in how productive you could be, was in your presence, in your courage to feel, in your quiet choice to keep going. So if this message found you today, let this be your reminder. You're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to heal at your own pace. The self you're chasing might already be inside you, waiting not for another breakthrough, but for you to finally say, I am enough, even here, even now. This is Inner Motion, and if you're still here, you're not just a viewer, you're part of this movement. So like, share, and breathe, because the world doesn't need a more optimized you, it needs a more honest you. Keep growing, and don't forget to rest. You deserve that too.